Summer season is here. That means there's going to be a lot of skin showing. And you may not realize it, but your neck can really reveal your age. Now, Dream Team skin editor Dr. Jason Michaels is here with more. Diane Keaton, and I was doing some research. I didn't realize this, but if you think about it, you rarely see her neck. She wears a lot of turtlenecks, scarves.
She does wear a lot of turtlenecks.
She is a star who's
very good reason.
Self-conscious about this, huh?
I think so. You know, it's one of those things that it's really a funny area because the neck and the chest oftentimes look more aged than the face does itself. And the simple reason for that is I think people are getting better about putting things like sunscreen on their face. They're doing a good job of putting cosmetics on their face, but they fail to put it everywhere else. And so those areas continue to age as well. So what I want to talk about today are some of those things that we should be addressing because like you said, summer's right around the corner. What are we going to do for it? You know, we're in the desert, so we're naturally kind of summer running in the spring really, and we have to get ready a little bit quicker than other people do.
So what are some ways we can kind of attack
Let me tell you
what
I look at when I look at patients. There's three main categories. So the first thing is what's the coloration of their skin, or how has sun actually damaged the color of their skin, because there are things to do for that. The second thing is about skin laxity. How loose is their skin? What's the texture like? And then the third thing is I'm always evaluating people from the standpoint of prevention and maintenance and product lines. And so from a color standpoint, if people come in, which is a very common complaint, it's called poikiloderma of Savant, where you actually get mottled pigmentation of the sides of the neck, the upper décolleté.
So that'd be a discoloration then?
It's brown and red at the same time. You know, it's actually very, very treatable and improvable through the use of simple things like photofacials or IPL treatments done over a series. So that would be one thing. If people come in with individual little brown spots, I might be moving into lasers to be able to treat that. If they have a lot of that, sometimes I'll use TCA chemical peels, which can really create a nice blending of the coloration of the skin as well. So that's that category. If we move into skin tightening devices, you have some skin laxity down here, for instance. There are devices out there that keep people out of surgery if they have mild to moderate laxity. It's called Skin Tight, does a great job. It's over a series. There's no downtime associated with it at all, so it actually works really nice without a lot of downtime. Sometimes I'll use profractional laser treatments for texture as well. And again, it kind of depends on what people clinically come in with, because everyone is very individual as to the therapies that I'm really going to be suggesting or using. And then the third thing is products. You know, there's a lot in this ounce of prevention idea. I want to leave people with the soundbite of Nia 24. It's probably my favorite product for this area. It's specifically made for the neck and the décolleté. It lubricates the skin, so it's formulated so it actually feels good on those areas, but selectively treats photo damage through brightening complexes and evening the complexion of the skin. So yeah, those are three things that I look at when I'm looking at people for the neck and chest.
Parents out there, and we always think about our kids playing at the pool. How would you say protect your children?
I mean, I think the easy answer is sunscreen. I mean, naturally, you know, I mean, we use sunscreen certainly on our face, and we need to use it elsewhere as well. But you know, I've talked about in previous segments, there's a lot of other things that you can do to really protect your skin from the sun. There are sun protective clothing lines that are bought online that I use a lot of. Coolabar and Solumbra are some of those. And they're excellent lines. I use them for my whole family, and they don't cost that much. There's UV protected sheens for your car windows, something called UV Shield.
Oh, you never even think about that.
And you don't, and it can give you 99.9% protection from the sun. So it can do a really great job in protecting not only you, but if you have children, your children as well. You know, I think the point today is that, you know, people's neck and chest look aged, and they can oftentimes look more aged there than on their face. It's the summer. Let's start addressing it now. Now's the time we have to start getting a hold of it.